Well, hello there, and welcome. I'm Zompon, and this is my survival world, where I have done uh, quite a bit so far, even that way over there. But one problem still persists. I am very, very poor. Diamond and emerald poor. I did get some more diamonds while trying to find some gold for today's project, but I wasn't very lucky with that either. I think we're up to 20, which isn't bad, but I'd like more eventually. Anyway, we're going to be solving our emerald problem today by making 2 farms, maybe another one if I've got enough time. We'll see how long this takes me and whether or not my brain breaks. Anyway, I have cleared out this little space between episodes because I want to build a pumpkin and melon farm. From what I understand though, I need to make this deeper. Okay, so that's everything to start with. And then if I recall, this comes all the way this way and then this way. Honestly, if I'm already this confused at the very beginning, I can't imagine to start to think of how confused I'm going to be in a minute. Oh dear, that's the center, right? That's not... Okay. I can confidently say that I am the problem. This particular farm is by Nom Miniature. By the way, I didn't say that to begin with, but it's by Nom Miniature here on YouTube. And maybe if I would look at things before I start them, it's neither here nor there. Anyway, while this is growing, we can get to doing the rest of it, and then over the dirt blocks. No. I need to come through here with the pickaxe to make sure I got enough room to get around this machine so I can get back here to my chest, which has... Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, well that's producing better than I thought it would. In all honesty, I probably should have raised it up a little bit, but you know what? These are all things that I'm noting for next time I decide to do something like this. What I want to do next, close that, enclose the rest of this. Oh, wait. First idea. What if we left this as the outside, so that way when you're walking through here, you can see the inside of the farm itself and know exactly what it is when you're first walking through here. I thought I was planning good, but I wasn't. I completely forgot that there was supposed to be a pathway here. Oh no. I think that'll be okay. It's gonna annoy me, but I really want to be able to see into this. Instead of brick, polished andesite, so that way we can come in here with some smooth sandstone, a tad bit of building, and then procrastination later, and we now have an entire new level, a sort of residential area, and our pumpkin farm built. This actually surprisingly didn't take very long, considering I don't really plan these things out. I really like how the pumpkin and the melon kind of became almost like street signs or storefront signs, whatever you want to call it. So I ended up doing something very similar over here at the bookstore, where you've got the bookshelf and a block of lapis sort of as street signs. I really like that. Now, I did want to use a little bit of red and the green terracotta, but that ended up feeling a little bit too Christmassy, and I didn't want this to turn out very Christmassy. Of course, you can come in here, you can see a little bit of the redstone, you can see the farm itself, and still hear the rattling of bones below us. There's this nice little design right here in the larger section of the walkway. I think I want to continue doing stuff like that. It kind of breaks up the sandstone a little bit better. And yeah. Anyway, if we come in here, there's 2 doors, because I do get spooked every so often once the cart just kind of appears. So I can, if I want to, just kind of close the extra doors and I don't spook myself. Jeez. I've let this run for a little while, and I did buy some packed ice and small drip leaf from the villager, well, the wandering trader from before. I wanted to see how many emeralds we can get. So, for a little over 4 stacks of pumpkins and a little over 3 stacks of melons, get about a stack and a half of emeralds. That's not bad considering what I was going with before. That, and if I occasionally mine my current pumpkin and melon orchards or patches over there, that may be a decent amount of emeralds, and that may be our emerald problem solved. Now, earlier I mentioned my distraction of building a residential section and another level to our area here, and this is going to continue to go up into this, all of this, yeah, we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that until we can't ignore it anymore. Alright, so over here I have these spaces right here that I think would be really nice for some houses. I'm thinking I want to put some small housing right here, and then this right here is for something pretty, well, maybe not entirely special, but to me it's special. And then of course we've got enough room right here that if we wanted to clear out this section and build another sort of, maybe like another sugarcane farm. The one back at my base is never loaded in because I'm over here all the time, and 2, it's very ineffective. So maybe it'll be worth my time to build another one, but building another one would mean going to the nether because I am out of quartz, and I do not feel like going into the nether. I went to the nether. I went to the nether and I got a fair bit of things, so hopefully I won't have to go back for some time. I also managed to get back most of my stuff that I lost the last time I was there. Turns out if you're far enough away, things aren't loaded in. I did manage to get my other pickaxe back, as you could see, so I'm kind of interested to see if I have to disenchant this, and oh, nope. If I have to disenchant this to do this, or I do. Okay. Because I really don't need 2 pickaxes like this. I can handle that later, as I have been a busy little bee. We now have a little bit of housing coming in. We also now have a little pond here that I am actually quite happy with. It's quite cute. Making this pond kind of gave me an idea. We've had these 2 axolotls just kind of hanging out in here for the longest time. With these 2 axolotls, I'm thinking we put them both in here. Oh goodness, I even forgot what colors they were. We got a little brown fella and a little yellow fella. Oh, they look so happy. And since we have 2 buckets of tropical fish, I think we could give these guys and another little yellow friend. Hello, yellow friend. Hello. Oh, he's so cute. Let me know what we should name our little axolotl friends. So if you come in here, none of them are actually kitted out yet, or I should say none of them have interiors yet, because I wasn't quite sure what to do with it. I kind of just want to make them extra villager houses for my extra villagers. And just like that, now we have a silk touch pickaxe, and our cartographer has a home. Hey buddy. There really isn't much going on here. This is underneath the walking path, so I thought it would be interesting to make it look like the wall is almost solid, except for these sections right here. And he's just kind of hanging out with my bed. I didn't feel like going all the way over to my base to get another one. And this building right here has been bugging me for a little while. This building right here. This is supposed to be a barracks, okay? This is supposed to be a barracks for guards and whatnot from the city coming to protect the village. And right now it does not look like it's supposed to. So I'm thinking since I really don't feel like messing with any more crops or farms or anything like that, I think I want to focus on trying to make this an actual barracks, something that looks a little bit more substantial. And there we have it. It really doesn't bother me anymore. This became one of those projects where you mean to do one thing and then the other thing doesn't look right, so you finish that, and then you get annoyed by something, so you finish that, and then the next thing you know, it's been like 6 hours and you've completely gone off track of what you were originally trying to do in the first place. But I think it turned out okay in this instance, because now we have a proper barracks that actually looks like it might house some soldiers. In fact, there are some beds in here that the soldiers can sit in, some little bunk beds. We've also got our old armor over here that I retrieved from the nether along with the axe. I've been just running around with some, what are these, Iser blue wits. I've been running around with those and just kind of planting them in pots everywhere. Of course, you can still get down to that area down there. We come up here, there's a little bit of a balcony where you can see into the training grounds. You can see up there into the workstation. You can see down a little bit into the residential. And I'm thinking this is going to end up being more of an industrial section of the village, but that's okay. In here, I am realizing that I forgot to set up some tables for the soldiers to maybe do some card games or something like that in their off time. But, you know what? Little things like that can be done other times. Back here, of course, we have our target blocks now for a proper archery range back here. And we have our, actually, I think I like this side more than I do the front, because it's so nice. We've got the 2 windows and then 2 more in the center with a nice long bench that you can maybe come over here and rest between training sessions, or maybe there's some kind of instructional going on that you have to watch. And then, of course, there's people up there that can watch you, a little bit of an awning to keep you dry on the balcony. And then there's this. This was one of those things where I built the barracks and then I realized that this was way too squat and did not really match everything else. Maybe it did to some of you watching, but to me it looked way too short for it to be a watch/bell tower. We come up here, which I'm thinking about putting something right here and creating an archway over the roadway, so that way I don't have to go up a really ugly bridge and across an ugly walkway in order to get in here. But now you can kind of see out, and you can even see my house from here. Up here is where, say, maybe, well, you would ring the bell and maybe some archers would be up here, providing some defense. Like I said, I've been planting pots all over the place. I've been planting these little flowers all over the place, and I think they're just so cute. Anyways, we got a little bit sidetracked today, renovating an old building into something a little bit more substantial. And, of course, the main theme of today, which was getting some emeralds. And that pumpkin and melon farm does dang good at producing enough to make a fair bit of emeralds. And we even gave our photographer a little bit of a home here with everybody else, so he doesn't have to be locked up for eternity. I think everybody's having just a great day. We even gave our axolotls a home. And they've been trapped in a barrel since like day 1. We're on day 665. That's a long time to be trapped in a barrel. I am so sorry, axolotls. I am so sorry. Anyway, I think that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, share if you must, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.